Hi, I'm Mika Truman, and welcome to Frankincense School of Mystical Arts. And you can always find me there, and it is fsma.life. You can like and subscribe to our channel if you enjoy this video. So I just have to share, as we go into summer, we have a lot of energy around the fairies and the sprites and the gnomes. And there's so many different races to them. There's the water beings that also live in the water that are part of the fairy family too. They're connected to all of the elements. They're connected to our Mother Earth. And they're connected to the trees and the shrubs, the waterfalls, the stone beings. They're connected to all of them. And they're very, very protective of her and everything that lives upon her back. They have been around for centuries. They have been around for as long as our Mother Earth have, because they wanted to come down to help protect her. And they are here. And if you ask them and you talk to them and they feel like that you're being sincere and kind, most of the time they will start to show you. Most of the time they will do little kind, loving little tricks. Like they may move your jewelry. I've known and seen them take earrings, even one earring. They take keys. They love things that make noise, and they love things that are shiny and pretty. That's what they're connected to. Those shiny things and the things that make noise, those are the things that break through the veil, that breaks through dimensions. And that's why they like them. They do have a way of allowing you to hear them or not. They have a way if they want you to see them or not. They're very, very magical. And we are to a point right now where you're even going to see from now, even moving forward, that they want you to know that they're there. They want you to connect with them. They want you to ask them for help. They have been working with our Mother Earth and bringing a healing and lifting this vibration of the planet for quite some time. This is what they have been doing. And they are finally to a point where they have agreed to allow certain people to see them. The animals already do see them. And sometimes when you're out with the animals, you can see them react to certain incidences. If the wind blows and a chime makes a noise, or a sun catcher turns a certain way, you will see them follow even the fairies around. You will see them not necessarily look at the object, but they look at what's going on around. And that's the fairies letting it be known, hey, we're just right here. They love little gifts. And I always try to leave them gifts because they're in my home. I have heard them before. And I have heard them a lot. And they love to hide all of our things. And they love to get in our stuff. But they are around. They love candy. They love alcohol. They love chocolate. They love wine. They love anything that is sweet. They also like oil. The different oil with the really yummy smells to them, they like those. They are very much connected to the earth, and anything that is from the earth, they're connected to. So you can just leave something out that you think they would like and let them know, like, this is for you. I got this for you. I bought this pretty flower for you. I want you to have this as a gift, as a token, as an offering. And they love that you recognize them. But we are headed to where you're going to be able to start to feel them around. You're going to be able to start to hear their voice with your natural ears, because they want you to know that they're there. So please leave the offerings. Connect with them, because they want to, and they're to this point. I had a dream as of recent that this man was in a wheelchair. and he started to lose his eyesight. As a matter of fact, he went blind. And in the dream, he said, "They're everywhere, they're everywhere. We're just looking with the wrong eyes. It took me losing my eyesight to see that the fairies and the gnomes and the sprites have been here all along." And I woke up and I thought, that is so cool, but it's so true. They have been. They have never left the planet. They choose for you not to see them because they shared a long time ago when they would allow people to see them, people were mean to them and they abused them. So they chose to put themselves to slip in another dimension, but still be able to do the work that they came to this planet to actually do. So they are very sacred. One of the things that I like to do is that I have put doorways out. You can put the doorways anywhere. They don't necessarily have to be against a tree. They can be anywhere. When you designate a door to them, they can come and go freely because you gave them a home. And they can come and go freely, and you will see that they will respect you for this. They will connect with you more on a deeper level because you did this for them. It's the acknowledgement is what it is. But when I did this, when I first started to put the doorways out because I thought, oh, these are so cute. And I put them up years ago. And then I started to realize that there is fairies coming in and out of this doorway. I could see them where one was a couple that lived in one of the doorways, and they would bicker back and forth all the time. And she was this clean fanatic and he was this grumpy person. But I could see them, and I could see her busy about what she did and what she was doing. Very nice, very, very sweet lady and sweet man in his own way. But you could feel the different personalities. There was one that I put in one of the trees, and they were small. They were not very big at all, and they would fly everywhere. They were from like the butterfly, the dragonfly realm. And she had all these kids, and she used to go and she used to take care of them, and she used to watch over them. And she was very funny. She had this real high-pitched voice, and she would always be talking to the kids, yelling to the kids, get inside. I mean, it was comical because she reminded me of how a normal mom is with all of her like 10 kids. So it really allowed me to connect. This other fairy door that I had out, he was probably about 3 foot tall. He had a very larger nose, and he did not like humans. He did not like anyone to come near his home. He really just didn't really have a lot of patience. And he lived alone. He lived all by himself. And it was really kind of funny because it was like a grumpy little old man. And he was very strong opinionated. But none of them meant any harm. We're all on the same page with them. They have different gifts and abilities that they are able to tap into and use for the higher good and to protect our mother. And if they think that someone or anything is hurting her, they will shut it down. I have seen them. So they don't put up with a lot of nonsense, and they are very kind-hearted, most of them. Now you remember, you've got the good and the bad, the yin and the yang with everything. But these fairy beings and the gnomes and the sprites, sometimes they'll go and they'll sing. After you give them a gift, acknowledge them. And give it to them while it's dark outside, because then you very well could see them because they're able to connect with you on a deeper way. Because it's nighttime and you can see them. It's when we turn on the lights that doesn't allow us always to see. But after you give them a gift, listen. And listen with your spiritual ears, because most of the time they will sing to you. So I just wanted to share this beautiful, beautiful message from the fairies. and connect with them. Share your experience. But I will connect with you very soon, and blessings to you, and go talk to the fairies. And you don't have to live amongst the trees, and you don't have to live amongst the waters to connect with them. You connect with them in the desert. You connect with them everywhere because they are everywhere. Blessings to you. Take care.